why foreigners or why men don't refuse to marry modern women and go abroad for love? And question number one: what is love? Number two: what is what is modern women? So if is the model of modern women and empowered women is like Meghan Markle or those women that, meaning, landed with different men in their life, like having sex with 50 men, like, how come only prostitutes in the Philippines, licensed prostitute in the Philippines, had been fucked with 50 men? And there are just common Filipinas who was been or who were been with different men, like impregnated and men and Filipino men, this another man. That's considered, they are the star of the gossips in the Philippines, and we call them boycott, actually, in English whore, or yeah, whore in English, boycott in our own common Filipino language, excluding those prostitutes inside the bars, because they are, we call them also boycott, but somehow we give them respect as well because it's a job. But those outside the bars, yeah, they are in Western world, they are called sluts. And honestly, folks, those are the type of women that actually those passport bros or foreigners in all races to come who come over to the Philippines, they are, that's the type of women also that they are marrying. So if they the gossip or the 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 trends in YouTube, that, meaning, those passport rules are left over in America, and and so Filipinas are picking those trash from Western world to come to the Philippines. Here's the thing: those trash from America to come to the Philippines also depict the trash of the Filipino. So so that's the reality. Even if you conduct research on that, that's really, I don't, that's confidential. That's one thing of Michael and I were arguing, because I can detect boycott or sluts or whore, and promise, because we Filipinas are really well disciplined in terms of, we don't open our legs just to anyone. Although some are westernized nowadays, but still our culture is, we will gossip you if you are like pregnant now, then find another man, another Filipino, and then foreigners, we will really gossiping you guys, or this type of women. So for foreigners, that's why when I see foreigners on the mall, that, meaning, they're matured, and then they're with matured Filipinas, I said, why they pick matured Filipinas? That supposedly, we younger virgins Filipinas, we don't care what kind of foreigners you are, as long as you're nice with money and you don't put us into struggles. Like my experience, actually, folks, my experience in relationship with my American man truly gives me, like, leads me to become a psycho woman. And I really, I hate that experience of mine, because, I know already that, meaning, it's very difficult to defend myself, for my new husband in the coming future. Because really, meaning, if you said, meaning, I belong to a modern woman, modern women, I belong, but with much of conservatives. Although I tried some tricks in order to protect myself as a religious woman, to protect myself not to be indulged with different sex, meaning, in terms of foreigners. But still I end up like so many exes, and then ex-boyfriends, and we did sex, actually, something like that, but not physically. I really tried to really just to please them, to really come to the Philippines, but it didn't works. So for me, that's why love is a quest. And uh we I don't like all these foreigners also to damage those passport bros to come to the Philippines. Relationship is a choice, And marriage is a choice. And you know what, it's beautiful to be marriage in America is beautiful compared to the Philippines. You know why? In the Philippines there is no divorce, and if there's an annulment, it needs physical abuse or killing each others before the approval by the government. While compare in the US or in the Western world, immediately, like Meghan Markle done, immediately when a woman or the wife don't like the husband anymore after just a little, meaning alcoholism or whatsoever, drinking a little bit, partying, or winking to another woman, or saying, oh, you know, that woman has a beautiful boobs, immediately the next day, Western women filed a divorce to their husband. So it's really tricky. And the rules also of cheating, and meaning, Western women and Western men as well didn't understand about the six desires has also level, like like some men are really active, and I found out that Americans, meaning, European men, really love sex. So all of them, and then the Western women don't like it. They cannot understand the sex situation, or they themselves as well get tired, and they wanted penis size matters, something like that. So it's, behind the divorce is psychological incapacity and incapable. And I think what they are doing is the size of the cock is always the reason of Western women to divorce from their husbands. And it's a culture of Western. So I really don't care, I'm just revealing the truth. I don't like to be bashed, but anyone can bash me. I'm ready for that. I don't get depressed anymore, or get anxiety whatsoever, and that's it. And love is a quest as well. Um, marriage will marriage will make the relationship intact and forever. And it's beautiful when you were with a man and loves you, and meaning, it's not about serving each other and the other one is above, and the other is submissive. No, it's not. I don't like to be submissive. I don't like to create a Filipina who are submissive, because Filipinas aren't submissive to Filipinos even. Folks, if you are foreigners who live in an average area, early in the morning the fights is always like the women are so nasty and mouthy. They are no difference than those Africans in America. They are really mouthy. Filipinas are mouthy. So there's no excuse, there's no hero, there's no this one is this race is more, this Filipinas are more. No, you're not. No, we don't. Okay, so we are all even. And in terms of body types, the good thing, the advantage of Filipinas and Asians, especially Thailand, Vietnam, and Philippines, is our women is Filipinas. This type of women are petite, and usually foreigners like petite women. Okay, so as their dreams and six desires, and with that, you will have no rights as men to question passport growth.